Hello everyone, and thank you all so much for tuning in. In today's recipe, I share this rich and delicious ogbono soup recipe which you can pair with any swallow or fufu of your choice. So if you're interested to see how I make this delicious soup, then please keep watching and let's get started. For the proteins, I'm using assorted meats, and in here I've got some beef, cow foot and tripe, but you can use any protein of your choice. These are the rest of our ingredients for the soup, and for vegetables, I'll be using a combination of ugu and Uziza leaves. These two combinations of vegetables are just perfect match made in ogbono soup, okay? And I'll also be adding some smoked or baked mackerel because my slimy soups are never complete without mackerel, okay? But however, you can also use dry fish if you prefer. In here are some cod stockfish jaws, but you can also use the ear, the stockfish head, the stockfish fillet, or the main stockfish itself, okay? We also need one purple or one red onion, and here comes the chairman of the occasion. I'm using some blended ogbono, okay? I have my ogbono already blended. In here, I've got some crayfish and okpehe, which I'll be blending together. If you don't have okpehe, you can substitute that for some dawa, okay? I've got here some ground Cameroon pepper, and this is not the only pepper I'm adding to this soup. Like, I actually forgot to bring out my fresh pepper from the fridge, so you see me add that later as we cook along, okay? We need red palm oil, seasoning cubes, and salt to taste. So to get started, I'll start by introducing in my nicely washed stockfish jaws into the pot where I have the assorted meat. And to that, I'll add the seasoning cubes. I'm using beef seasoning cubes. You may use any seasoning cubes you like. And next, I'll add in some finely chopped purple onion and also some salt to taste. Next, go ahead and give it a good stir, then allow to cook in its own juice on a medium-low heat for about 10 minutes. And it's been cooking now for about 10 minutes, so at this stage, I'll add some water. Give it a stir and allow to continue cooking on a medium heat. And once the beef is soft, I'll take them out and then send them to grill in the oven, which is totally optional. Then I'll allow the cow foot, the tripe, and the stockfish to continue cooking as they do not have the same cooking time as the beef. So while the meat is cooking, next I'll go ahead to dissolve my ogbono with some palm oil. As you can see, we have a lot of lumps in here. It is quite lumpy and we can't pour this direct into our soup. So I'm just going to go ahead and make like a well in the middle. Pour in some palm oil, enough to cook my soup, and I'll go ahead and give this a good mix to combine. And you can also let this sit on top of the pot of boiling meat for about 3 or 5 minutes because it will also help in the melting process. But I think I'm just fine with mixing the ogbono and the palm oil together. So at this stage, I'm done. So I'll set this aside and then proceed to debone my smoked mackerel. So I don't only debone my mackerel, I also deskin it as well because I don't like the skin, but if you like it, then you can keep it. So now that I'm done with the mackerel, I'll proceed to slice or chop my ugu and Uziza leaves. So just in case you're wondering, I got these vegetables and other things from my beautiful sister here on YT at Chioma's Kitchen. I'll be leaving her Instagram handle on the screen for you to contact her. That is if you are living in Spain, because we live in Spain. So you can contact her, and she will tell you the city she lives, and if you're anywhere close to that place and you need anything, yeah, so you can let her know and she will deliver it right to you. Okay, like sometimes she brings some of these things you cannot get or find in the African store. So I just finished shredding the ugu, and now I'm going to be doing the same with the Uziza leaves. I have also blended my crayfish and okpehe. I realized the camera wasn't recording when I was done blending. So back to our pot of meat. I have taken out the beef and I have them nicely grilled. So in here I have just the stockfish, the cow foot, and tripe, okay? And these three are not yet fully cooked, but because I'm going to be cooking the ogbono in here, by the time the ogbono is ready, they would be ready as well. And this is the beef, nicely grilled, and like I just feel like eating this beef, like the way they are looking. So I'm going to go ahead now and pour in the ogbono. And then I'm going to give it a good stir. We're going to allow the ogbono to cook on a medium-low heat for about 20 minutes, stirring frequently to prevent the pot from burning, okay? And it's been cooking now for about 20 minutes, so I'll go ahead and give it a good stir and then introduce in the next ingredients. So in goes our grilled beef, the blended crayfish and okpehe, some ground Cameroon pepper, and I'll also be adding some finely chopped habanero pepper. So this is the pepper I told us earlier I forgot to take out from my fridge. And I'll go ahead now to stir everything well to combine and then add in the smoked mackerel. I'm loving the consistency, not too thick and not too watery either, just the way I like my ogbono soup. So now we're going to go in with the smoked mackerel and we're going to give them a pamper stir so that they won't go missing in our soup, okay? And once that step is done, we're going to taste and adjust our seasoning if needed. And if everything is okay, we're going to allow this to cook for about 10 minutes on a medium heat, and then we'll be back to finish up with our vegetables. So first I'm going to go in with the Uziza leaves and I'm going to let them cook for like 30 seconds, just 30 seconds to release that Uziza flavor which we all love, and then I'll go in with the ugu leaves. Ogbono soup is best enjoyed hot with semolina fufu or gari fufu, aka eba. But however, you can pair the soup with any swallow or any fufu of your choice. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I do hope you give this recipe a try. And if you like this video, please go ahead and click the like button and subscribe if you are not yet already. Also feel free to share this video with your family and friends. Until I see you next time with something delicious, stay blessed and bye for now.